The way of peace they have not known, and there is no righteous ruling in their ways. They have made crooked paths for themselves, and whoever treads in them shall not know peace. Therefore, right ruling has been far from us, and righteousness does not reach us. We look for light, but there is darkness, for brightness, but we walk in thick darkness. We feel for the wall like the blind, and we fear without eyes. At noon we stumble as it were at twilight, in deserted places like the dead. All of us growl like bears and moan sadly like doves. We look for right ruling, but there is none. For deliverance, but it's far from us. This can go as far as like you remember that we were talking about the Coty that did the sister that did the TikTok. She was like, "Why does everybody hate us? I just don't understand. Like, why does everybody? This is what this is something like. You feel the four winds, the prophetic four winds blowing on these dry bones, saying, "This ain't right. Something ain't right," and you're crying out. You're asking why this is happening, but that's exactly what prophecy said it was supposed to happen to you. You being treated in this way because of the curse that was brought on you. Ask, why is this? And it calls you to return from your wicked past. That's what's supposed to happen. For our transgressions have increased before you, our sins witnessed against us. For our transgressions are with us, and as for our crookednesses, we know them. We know them. Transgressing and being untrue to Yahuwah and turning away from our power, speaking oppression and apostasy, conceiving and pondering words of falsehood from the heart. And righteous ruling is driven back, and righteousness stands far off. For truth has fallen in the streets, and right is unable to enter. Can you imagine, this whole doctrine of Jesus died for my sins, and now we no longer have to follow the law? There's vain, wicked reasoning in that. You're wickedly reasoning you don't have to do righteous deeds, and then wondering why unrighteous things happen to you as a result. And the truth is lacking, and whoever turns away from evil makes himself a prey. That's so sad. You're trying to turn from evil, and you become a prey. And Yahuwah saw, and it displeased him that there was no righteous ruler. And he saw that there was no man, and was astonished that there was no intercessor. So his own arm saved for him, and his righteousness upheld him. And he put on righteousness as a breastplate, and a helmet of deliverance on his head. And he put on garments of vengeance for clothing, and wrapped himself with a door as a mantle. According to their deeds, so he repays. Wrath to his adversary,